Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to set your under eye concealer properly to make it stay all day long and not crease. Okay, so now I've had my eye makeup on now, my concealer for quite a few hours, and as you can see it hasn't gathered in any of my wrinkles. Okay, it stays put and it's not too dry either. Okay, ta-da, perfect. So I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay, so you're going to apply your liquid concealer. I did a couple of different shades just because I'm like that, I like to mix. You apply it to this area here, okay? You start here, blend it outwards, put a dot here and blend it outwards. I don't like to do the flick at the end here that I see a lot of girls doing. They put like a big chunk right here and they blend it upwards because I find that accentuates my lines when I smile, okay? So anyways, the best way to set your under eye concealer, let me just grab my sponge. Is you're gonna wanna grab a sponge that's pointed like so. Okay, you're going to take your loose powder. For this, we're going to do the One Size by Patrick Starr because my neck is quite red today, so I need to match it to my neck. So I'm going to use a powder that has some pink in it, just to make my whole face, I guess you could say like flow. Okay, your face and your neck should be the same color. Okay, so now this is the most important step: is you take a hydrating setting spray, not a long wear setting spray, a hydrating setting spray. All setting sprays have a long wear element to them, but the long wear ones are dry. So they dry, they tighten on the skin, they accentuate lines and wrinkles, okay? You're gonna wanna use a hydrating one. So ones that I love, this is technically a spray serum by Spascriptions, okay? This is a really good one. This is what I'm currently loving right now. I got this at Dollarama. I don't know if you can order it online or not, but yeah, it's amazing. Another one that I've really been loving for probably, I would say at least a year now, is the NYX, the Plump Finish. This one helps to add a little bit of plumpness to the under eyes as well. So that's better for that, right? So anyways, we're gonna take our sponge, we're gonna mist it. I do it 3 times, just so it's nicely damp, okay? Pat it off on your finger a little bit, and then you take your sponge and stick it into the powder, and then you push it in. And the key here is that you're pushing it in. Pushing and rolling, okay? When you push and roll, you're actually setting the makeup. If you just dust it on top, it's not going to do anything for setting, and it's also just going to make your under eyes look dry, okay? So we'll do the other eye. Okay, get right in there, and we're gonna ideally put the most powder in the corner here, okay, because that's the part where we put the most makeup, and we do it out to the least here because it's gonna accentuate lines and wrinkles out there, and that's where we put the least makeup. So one of the things you have to know about under eye concealer is that if you put a lot of concealer under your eyes, then you have to use a lot of powder to set it. So you're best off to use really highly pigmented colors, like a highly pigmented corrector that's really going to cancel out the blue or purple here, and then to use a shade that's similar to your own, or a couple shades lighter even, and to use very little, okay? When you put a lot, you need a lot to cover it, like a lot of powder to set it, otherwise it creases in 2 seconds, and then it looks worse than your dark circles did to begin with, right? So anyways, that's my pro tip for today. Now I've done this, right? You can see it's set nicely. It's not too dry either. Okay, I have wrinkles. I'm 36 years old. There's nothing I can do about that, except for use good skincare. But there's going to be lines and wrinkles on my face no matter what. But this is the key to minimizing the look of the wrinkles and to making your makeup last all day long. As a matter of fact, you can spray your sponge to set your entire face. When you do this and spray your face, it does set your face, but it wets it. Like, who wants a wet face after they do their makeup? If you do instead, you spray your sponge with this, okay, like so. You spray your sponge, dip it in your powder, and then push it in to your entire face. Your face will not budge all day long, okay? It is literally fuck proof, okay? Well, thank you guys for joining me. Have a good night.